you? I hope you are well. I hope you are having a wonderful day. I am going to take you on a little journey. I have a commission and I want to share my process with you. So if you like this video and you want to continue seeing more videos, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, click the icon of the bell so you know when I post. I drop videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2 p.m. So to get started, I am going to show you the outline. Voila! I'm doing an LA doodle today. I've done one of these before. I did the classic Dodgers blue. It is no longer available. It has found its forever home, but I have this one that has been commissioned and I'm going to do it today in purple and gold. So I am going to start off with my Faber-Castell. I'm going to use this for the outline. And then for the external doodles, I will be using this Sharpie fine point. It's a nice dark purple. And then for the internal doodles, the LA, I'm going to be using Sharpie fine point in metallic gold. So it's gonna have a nice shift to it. It's gonna be really pretty. Grab a comfy blanket and a tasty drink to sip on and watch as I doodle for you. Hello, welcome to the time-lapse portion of my video. If you've been with me, you know that this is the first time we've got voiceover. I think I've got this figured out. I'm gonna see how this works. You know, much like everything else with this channel, it's been a ever-changing work in progress. I thank you for sticking with me. I will continue saying that. So, as you can see, I had gone ahead and erased my lineage. I used my kneaded eraser. I use kneaded erasers for several reasons. One, it doesn't pick up all of the line, all of the pencil, as you can see. And it doesn't mess with the paper. Like, it doesn't actually create eraser shavings, so it doesn't cause texture in the paper, which is really great, especially for marker, because marker has a tendency of showing any kind of texture that is on the paper. So as you can see, I'm outlining with my Faber-Castell, like I mentioned in the intro. I actually, when I was finished with the doodle, decided that I didn't like the fine line. It really made it hard to optically differentiate between the background doodles and the internal LA doodle. So after I was done, I went through and thickened up the line, which I will actually go ahead and insert here for you. So now I'm going back and I'm just making sure I have all of the pencil cleaned up, and I'm ripping it out of my notebook. Sharpie does bleed, so I don't like to use it on top of the paper because then it's gonna have marks, and I don't want that for my next doodle. So starting off, I cheated right there. I wasn't thinking. I should have actually started up in the top corner where there's all that space, because I did not get a chance to do my doodler. So that is what I'm doing right there. Normally that's like the third marking that I made, but you know, sometimes you gotta change it up. So it was actually really interesting when I was doing this doodle. The last video I recorded was me going through and just kind of demonstrating how I do all my different shapes. I will have a link to that video if you want to check it out. It's kind of a tutorial for you if you're interested in starting your own doodles. But I had just done that, and so it was really like in my mind what shapes I was doing. And because of that, I felt like I was forcing myself, like they weren't really flowing out as gracefully as they normally do. And I don't think you, as my viewer, would be able to notice, but for me, I can definitely tell that the shapes are a little bit more forced and not quite as relaxed as they usually are. That's okay. Like I said, I don't think anyone else would notice, and if I hadn't just said that, I don't think you guys would ever know. I really liked this color combination. The purple and gold, of course, is for the Lakers. I don't know. I'm not from LA, so for me, you know, like, I, of course, love the Lakers now. I've been here for 9 years, and they've become my team, but I did not grow up watching them. So I don't think I would have thought of this color combination. I'm going to do one of these for myself, and I think I'm going to do white lettering with a teal background. So, you know, that's the kind of thing that I would do. But the woman who commissioned this from me asked me to do these for her, and I'm happy she did. She got me thinking outside of my box, which is always nice. So I slowed down my time lapse a little bit. Normally I would speed it up about twice as much. So, you know, obviously in the comments, let me know what you think. If you like the slower speed, the real-time video would have been about 21 minutes. So this is about a third of the time which it took me, which I think is a good breakdown. But, you know, if you guys have other options, opinions of the matter, please let me know in the comments. I am always up for changes, as you guys can see. I've changed quite a bit. It's going to be really interesting. I'm going to have fun going back and watching all of these in the very, very scheme of things, just to see how much I've grown. Growth is good. You always need to keep changing and reinventing yourself. Not even reinventing, just figuring out what works. Anyway, I digress. This is no way a self-help channel. This is a doodle channel. So as you can see, we're coming to an end with the external doodles. So I'm going to be putting away the purple Sharpie and getting out a metallic gold Sharpie, which I love to use. Oh, I decided I wanted to go through and clean up the pencil a little bit more, because apparently I haven't done that enough the 2 other times that I've erased. So Sharpies in general, I don't really feel have a smell. They don't have that like classic marker smell. But this particular type of Sharpie has like a very kind of like stale vodka smell to it. I don't know how else to explain it except for like spilt vodka, stale. It's like an old bar. I don't know. It's probably some kind of does probably have alcohol in it, because it is pretty waterproof, and typically alcohol-based markers tend to be waterproof. But yeah, that's the first time I ever smelled it. I was like, oh man, it took me to that place, you know, how smells do that. So this part of the doodling didn't take me too long. As you can see, I'm coming up this final little stretch of the L. So that means that I'm done with the voiceover. I hope this worked out well. Better than the music. I may not do this every time. I probably will go back and forth. But again, give me a comment. Let me know what you think. I will talk to you later. Okay. All right. Well, I call this a done doodle. I am incredibly happy with the way that this one turned out. Just as some finishing touches off camera, I'm going to cut off the holes on the top, and then of course do everything on the back that I do. I label it, sign it, date it, all that. So yeah, this was fun. I really hope that the commissioner enjoys it as much as I am enjoying it right now. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel for me, please. I would thank you very much. And you can also click the bell icon so that you get notifications for my videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So, with that being said, I am going to wish you a good day. And I hope you keep doing whatever it is that makes you happy. And I'm going to keep doodling, okay? Later.